Hello and welcome! Grafana Champion is here. My name is Daria Volkova, and this channel helps you utilize Grafana to its full potential. This video is the third one of the series where I introduce the Business Suite for Grafana. The Business Suite is a collection of open-source plugins designed to streamline business application development in Grafana. As of now, the Business Suite consists of 9 plugins. In this video, I cover the Business Forms panel. I show what these plugins can do for your applications and where to get more information about configuration steps. Are you ready? Let's go! As I noted, the Business Suite is a collection of open-source Grafana plugins. Volkov Labs maintains and supports them all. We're always interested in hearing your opinion on our work. Please ask any questions in the comment section or our GitHub repository. The Business Forms panel is a conceptually new plugin for Grafana. It is the first plugin that allows you to insert and update application data and modify configuration directly from your Grafana dashboard. For a quickly plug-in demo, I have a dashboard with 2 fields where a user can enter a rotor speed and temperature and then a Start Action button. When a user clicks this button, the other system will turn on the connected rotor at the specified speed and set the AC to the desired temperature. Let's review developer options for submitting data between Grafana dashboard and other systems. First of all, there is an initial request for the data coming to the Grafana dashboard and an update request for the data coming from the Grafana dashboard back into other systems. Here, in the initial request category, you can select Query as the initial action. This will be the usual Grafana flow, meaning data will come from the data frame you specified on the left. In the initial field category, you can map the data frame and the form elements. In my example, rotor speed to rotor speed and temperature to temperature. The other option is data source. It is similar to query, but you can incorporate any custom logic on how to read the data. You need to specify the data source and then the initial payload request. For convenience, we added the query editor, which is exactly the same as the one on the left. For instance, here is the query editor for the Infinity data source, and here is the query editor for the business input data source. The third way to execute the initial request is with the REST API server. You specify GET in the initial action and then URL link to your API server. To get you started quicker, our documentation has 5 API servers. They are ready to be copied and used as your template. The selection is excellent. I'm sure you can find the language of your preference here. Alright, after the initial request, you need to configure the update request, or how data gets from the dashboard into your data source. Your first choice is the data source. With that, you specify the data source here and then work on the update request payload. Again, the query editor is specific to the selected data source. Alternatively, for the update request, you can use an REST API server. Choose delete, patch, post, or put, and then specify the API server. That is all for my brief plugin description. It has many more options and possibilities around initial and update request. Refer to our documentation and blog for details, examples, and code snippets. Alright, let's move to another example. Let's say I have 2 turbines. The second turbine requires another configuration. Let it be one more parameter, a password. That means the second turbine requires a different configuration form. That can be achieved by creating your business forms dynamically or via code. This blog post outlines all the steps you need to take to create your business forms dynamically, depending on the condition. Feel free to learn from there. We have plenty other examples in our blog posts. Here we describe how to combine business forms and Infinity data source. Here is how to manage your device using the business forms. And here, probably the most sought after use case is about uploading a file using the Grafana dashboard and then displaying it immediately. Volkov Labs actively supports and maintains all our plugins by doing the following. Ensure that the latest plugin versions are always compatible with the latest Grafana release, helping the community with the GitHub requests, answering questions posted under our YouTube videos, keeping the plugin documentation up to date, post blogs with detailed instructions for the most sought-after use cases, sharing functional solutions with code snippets. We're here to help build you more and build better with Grafana. It is all for now. Thank you for watching and see you next time.